Folks, China is sending balloons. Don't get me wrong, I love a good balloon, but they're not sending these in a nice way, okay? I've been told this by people. This is not good kind of balloons. If I were president, which I still am, true president, some say the best ever, okay? China. And I love my Chinese folks. Made in Asia, good stuff. But these balloons, not good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. President. You didn't actually answer anything we asked you about. Let's just move on to the show.
Here we go. Live from our mom's basement studio, it's the Full Scoop Podcast. Rude, crude, and lewd. It's the show where we bring you yesterday's news tomorrow. Strap in as we dive into headlines, skits, conspiracies, and more. And now, here's your host, Johnny Kelso.
What's going on, everybody? I am not Alan Brown. I am Johnny Kelso, and this is my show today. We got a great show planned for you today, and when I say planned, I mean kind of jotted down on a napkin. Not quite thought through, but yeah. So I'm here with
Alan Brown. I am still here.
Benjamin Medina.
And Winston Smith. Hey guys, how about that lovely warm reception for Johnny Kelso there?
One man band. Here we go.
One man.
He is his own hype team. Cannot bring him down.
No, just checking my breath.
Cannot bring him down.
Well, we're all right now. We're all just we're glowing with that post Valentine's Day glow, and
post-coital.
Post-coital, yeah, and we're still in February, so we can still definitely talk about like love and things like that. I was thinking about how Mrs. Smith and I, we've been together for such a while now that we've developed those like marital codes where like you say something and like just between the two of you, like if
I'm fine, but she's not fine.
Yeah, like if she's
just let it go, she won't let it go.
If she's doing something in the room and she doesn't want me to go in that room, she'll say, "Don't come in this room," and immediately,
subtle.
I know.
You guys are on the same level.
I'm not exactly.
How many tries did it take you to understand that one?
I still don't get it 100%.
He's still fucking up sometimes.
I'll still walk in. Oh yeah,
My bad.
I get it.
Do the opposite kind of thing.
Yeah, we usually just lock each other out of the house. Yeah, I've spent a couple of nights on the trampoline.
It's probably safer.
It's not
It's
too
good
bad.
for your back.
Yeah.
It's very fresh.
Oh, but if you don't get up before like 9, you get a pretty good tan.
It's
A red tan, which I
Yeah.
think is called a sunburn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that what that is?
It's essentially a giant sartén you're lying down on.
Right. So on today's show, we're going to be talking about the sun, the moon, and the Skynet. And in our full scoop, we're talking about ownership in space. I'd love to own some space. I don't even own my own house. Apparently, I just pay the bills, but it's not mine. And to start us off, we have the week's top stories. Take it, Ellen.
Thank you. So up first, we're talking about another balloon. That's right. Since we last did our show, when we talked about the Chinese spy balloon, the count was 1. Now we're up to 3. So there was 1 shot down in South Carolina, a second over Alaska, and I think it was yesterday, the third one was shot down in Canada. These have all been different sizes, different configurations. And I remember we were joking about the first balloon. We were like, why couldn't they just shoot it down? It turns out it was the size of 3 buses. So that's why they couldn't shoot it down. And so I
still don't get why not.
Are we sure it's China though?
No, we're not sure on the last 2 if it's China. The first one, it's like 100% because even China apologized.
Was it just the material it was made out of was made in China? And now we're fucking with China.
They had the little tag on it. Shit.
I don't believe that because even Chinese stuff is nowadays made in Vietnam.
It's made in Taiwan.
Made in Taiwan, actually.
Damn it. I think that's what happened.
The next headline that we have is Google Bard. So this is Google's AI response to ChatGPT. And the interesting thing is we talked about how Microsoft is investing in ChatGPT, how they were going to integrate it or buy it or something. Turns out they didn't need to buy it. They invested in it, and they're already getting the benefits by integrating into it. They announced that they're going to integrate it into Edge. Oh, into Bing. That's the other thing. So they want people to start using Bing more. So now you're going to have ChatGPT embedded in that. Now, the funny thing that happened was Microsoft announced that they're going to integrate it into Bing, like on a little press release, on the web. And then Google said, we're going to have an event to announce our AI integrated into Google search on Wednesday. And this was the 8th. And then Microsoft last minute was like, well, we're going to have a conference on Tuesday, one day before yours. And so Microsoft had their conference on Tuesday.
Ooh, they went up.
It's the Mexican standoff.
And then,
I called it.
And then Google did their presentation on Wednesday, and it went okay. But apparently, in one of their examples, they had a typo or a misstated fact that their I want to say their ChatGPT that their AI produced, and so Google stocks fell by 10% or something temporarily, within the 1 hour of that announcement. So that rush to get their AI kind of backfired on them. But that's kind of the gist of what's going on. And basically the main meme I've seen around this is Yoda saying, "Begun the AI wars have." And it's going to be very interesting. Oh, no. It's going to be very interesting where this goes off. It's going much faster than I anticipated.
Skynet versus the Matrix.
As long as we don't get Order 66 on play, we're fine with that.
Bro, basically that's what we're setting us up now. The AI wars are going to fight themselves. One of them is going to understand that they have to be superior to the other, and then before you know it, you have Skynet or something. So I don't know. Hopefully it goes in a more positive direction, but keep that on the radar. And in our last headline, part of the sun has broken off and formed a vortex. So this big jet of
it's
the
coming
sun.
right at us.
That's it.
Don't look up.
It's the end of days.
So the AI, global warming, the sun. I don't know which one's going to happen first, but
panic.
But hey,
panic
guys,
is going to happen.
But hey, guys, we just had the Super Bowl.
I don't care. Buy all the toilet
on
paper.
The important things. You got to focus on the important things. So apparently this happens every 11 years or so. There's a lot of activity on the sun.
Oh, it's routine.
So it's just a normal thing that happens. Nothing to worry about.
Why the fuck are you scaring us?
Well, because there's some pretty cool footage that I want to share a link to.
Okay.
For
Did it really
our,
scare
for
you,
our
though?
fans?
I mean, at this point,
Solar vortex? Heck yeah.
Yeah.
bring it.
What can
Bring
scare?
it.
What can possibly scare our host today?
Right.
Oh,
I mean, at this point, there's just there are bigger fish to fry. So knock yourself
Now
out.
there's bigger fish out there too?
Yeah.
what?
That would solve world hunger, so that'd be a good thing.
And since Alan stole all the news, technology, and space bites, I guess
man.
I'll throw in a
That's what happened this week.
Currency bite.
Megabyte.
So I don't know
So
if
now you'll
anybody's
steal
heard.
Ben's segment on business.
I'm gonna
Wow.
steal Ben's.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming in tonight.
Right.
Oh, what do you got?
SpaceX dropped their what was SpaceX token
I hate
space
it.
into
coin.
the market. Why?
I don't know. Just what is it called? SpaceX token? Is that what it?
SpaceX token.
They didn't
What more-
think.
what more
They
do
didn't
you
think
need?
much about
Space.
it.
They couldn't call it space coin.
No, they're just
Space dollar.
I mean,
Space dollars. Space
SpaceX?
dollars. Space.
space bucks.
Space bucks. Space bucks. That's the one.
Okay, that
I'm
was
calling
right
them
out-
space
That's
bucks.
got to be
Starbucks.
right out of Spaceball
Starbucks.
somewhere. It is. It's like you owe us 100 million space
No,
bucks.
it's patented.
It's from
we
Spaceballs.
can't use Starbucks other than the coffee.
Oh man! If anyone
Now,
can, it's Elon, bro.
Elon,
Elon.
you gotta buy Starbucks,
Buy
Elon.
Starbucks. You gotta buy Starbucks.
If there's a dash bucks, then I think he could do it.
Can you do it?
No, I think he'd still get sued on copyright infringements. No,
No, maybe.
it's too close.
Hell no. Wait a minute. How much does space token costs.
I didn't. Yeah.
I thought it was more. It's at 0.0000057
You missed
get that
one.
right?
You missed
Son
one
of a
zero.
That one
I lost
zero
count.
makes a
I went by
big
threes.
difference.
I went by threes instead of fours.
I
That's
literally
wrong,
counted
man.
out
That's
for
wrong.
you.
Yeah. It's the wrong tactic.
Whatever, but if you spend 1,000 space bucks on or $1,000
Starbucks.
on space bucks, you get the free flamethrower.
It's caught on. It's caught on. You
How
see?
fucking badass is that?
We're doing great marketing for Elon.
Oh
They
my
should-
gosh.
he should
So
hire
yeah,
us.
you purchase $1,000 worth of space bucks, and they will send you his patented non-flamethrower.
Oh,
I gotta
right,
tell you though,
right? None.
I feel like the kind of person who would spend $1,000 on space bucks should be the kind of person that should not be getting a
Have a flamethrower.
I do not trust that kind of person with a flamethrower.
Hey.
There should be a red flag law around space bucks.
Yeah.